Torches are done all the way to the corner. Hi, welcome once again to the Wozcast. This is Becker Wozat, reporting live. No, he's not reporting live. Well, now that we've done all the torches at that end, now we gotta double check that I did all the ones down there, and we gotta also do the ones in that corner, which I have not done. But first, let's see, what are we down to? We've got 241, which means about 40 each left on those. Let's see what this has gone down to. I was thinking about 128, but man, this is long. Look at this. Another screenshot. But this is in fact 145. Now what I lit that up. I forgot about that. Anyway, what happened to... I don't know why I put cobblestone. Oh, it's because so I wouldn't get attacked this way. But down here at 128, I put something. I put a 3 high area so that if I want to go AFK, I can. But after I made this, I'm like, well, that's not going to work because when this gets down to 128, you know, there's all these X's, and in the middle of the night, the bad guys will show up. We got a nice gold ore. This is really beautiful, by the way. So that's not going to work. So what I'm thinking of maybe making some kind of glass partition over here that I can walk in, and then like there's a door or something. Still working out what I might do. Haven't finalized anything. It takes so long to jump up this thing or climb up this ladder. But yes, we are getting there. Where are we getting? I don't know. Alright, let's see. Since I've been placing a lot of torches all day, let's see what we got. Oh, we still got a whole bunch of stuff. It hasn't gone into more than these two, though. So I'll say that about them. Number of changes have been made since I've been last here. Some rather strange changes. Oh, there's stuff going like crazy. Yeah, I moved this over here so that it's likely to it just puts everything from there into there. And moves there into there, so that works okay. I had this over here, and it wasn't drawing from it because of this was affecting the wire. That was right below it, so I had to move it. All right, let's see what we got. That's got some. That's got some. Smelting should have some. It doesn't right now. Okay, what we got now? Yeah, we started adding more types of things to be smelted or not smelted, including things that we're not even drawing out of the quarry. So let's see. We got cobblestone, stone, andesite, and we got one for prismarine, which was interesting. Granite, not done with granite. Whoop, granite, diorite. And then I decided that when we were doing sandstone, we would have 4 of them. I had another idea for sandstone, so we moved. So we got a 4th one, so sandstone is moving into here. And goes for the 4th one. Now, what's the 4th one? Yeah, it's just one of those. We got one of these, and we got one of these. And then there's this interesting one that I believe. Oh no, that's just smooth sandstone. But there's a bunch of these that are chisel or mineralogy and stuff like that. It's all really weird. We got basalt has 3, marble has 3, stone bricks. I'd forgotten about those. Those should have been back there. And this one is empty because this indicates that it's almost night time. But that one indicates that it's set up. But that's the last one we had done. Alright, yeah, today we're going to work on... Oh, we got to put some stuff away here. Might as well do that now. 386, still not quite there yet. And this to go in. here. Go! I won't have to stay the night. Well, I won't have to stay the night once we get all the torches placed. But once we have all the torches placed, I still am going to want to stay the night on occasion for a very good reason. You know, my little silly build of all this energized stuff. Although there hasn't been anything new coming into it lately, that's only got a little bit there. The heat generators get drawn from first, and then the solar generators. But I think it depends on some other things. So far as I know, this is working. As you can see, I've placed a lot of these, but I don't know if I got all of them yet, so I keep looking over here. What have we got? Nothing. Yeah, I put seeds in a bunch of places, because seeds are very helpful. Whenever dealing with these things, you want... Well, there's no seeds on that, but there'll be seeds on this, for example. It's really, really helpful, but it does make for a very strange... A lot of placeholders. Well, as you know, as I said before, this is only temporary. What else? We need... Well, we don't need any more food right now. I got 400. Now, what we're going to do today is we're going to start looking for the seed... not the seeds. The what was it? The reeds. The sugar cane. You know where we could get sugar cane from, but we can't get it from here, and we couldn't go downstairs. And I noticed when I was looking around off the edges of the outer edge of the lip of this map area, looking down into the darkness, I noticed I didn't see any any sugar cane. So I'm thinking maybe we should get it from going across. And so we're going to build ourselves a little platform, and it's just going to be a little platform. But what we're going to do is, let's see, from 256 to 512, that's 256. So from there we can have, I want to have a 2 wide one though, because 1 wide isn't going to be very safe. So what we'll have is we'll need, we'll need 256 times 2 is 512, but you divide that by 2 because it's going to be half size. So 1 should be enough. But we're also going to need, let's see if I see where I've got them, railings so I don't fall off. And there's the railings. We're going to need another 256 or so railings. And so, wait a minute. Okay, so it makes 10. So we just need 25. Oh, but we're gonna need more because we're starting at 224, so we got an extra 32. All right, well, never mind. 9891012. Okay, so 512 plus 32 is 64. 64 plus 512 is 576. We now have enough. That was easy. We'll need, as I said before, a similar number. I believe 576 is the correct amount. Now, if you look over here, you'll see I've already started making a bunch of them. I've already got 11 of those. Well, it can't be helped. But are we going to do north, south, east, west? And I don't know. To do this, we're going to need to do all 4 directions, probably. This is only temporary. I have to point this out. This is only temporary. In fact, because it's only temporary, I kind of want to make it out of dirt or something instead. But then you can't place the dirt slabs as made by the architecture bench while you're standing on them. You have to stand off to the side. And I'm still carrying around oak saplings. That was dumb of me. Okay, now we gotta go all the way to the corner to see if we've got that done. At least we got that sorted out. And now I see that we have not yet gotten this part done. There's a wedge on this quadrant, in this quadrant. Can I show the map in bigger? Northwest quadrant. And I see, look at that. Now can you see, can you see in the darkness any of that stuff? And the answer is no, you can't. If there is any, you can't see it. So what good is that? It's no good, that's what. So we can't go there, but maybe we could go across. But I don't want to place that, for example, because we're a little busy right now. Look at all this junk. Okay, since we're at 256 and I don't know whether it goes all the way out to 256, that's going to be a problem. But this is not a problem. We can start this right now. Not the best result, but since we're going up anyway, and they're going to fall down that way anyway, it kind of works. Yeah, let's look one more time down here. Am I still getting lag? Am I still getting lag even though we've taken care of everything? Alright, let's see here. Yeah, now you see, we look and we can't see anything, but there might be something like right next to water, except they've got those kind of... They got those kind of little lip areas that is entirely... It entirely connects with the Lost Cities mod. And is absolutely, completely no good to anybody who wants to mess around regularly. Oh, that's much faster than the stairs. Alright, here we go. It's a high wire act. Oh, you know what? That's why I was here. It was because I wanted to drop off my stuff. Say, now we got something. Now we got some safety. So if I fall, it doesn't matter so much. I just have to recreate all the supplies that I'm carrying with me, which is not that bad of a thing. And so now the suspense is to be built up. We have now crossed over the threshold into complete and utter bollocks. I mean, darkness. As I said before, this is only going to be a temporary thing. Alright, can we see across? We can see across. I don't see if there's land across here, though. Look up the... I keep wanting to press that button when it's this button. Nope, can't see across. Alright, keep going. Some strange little tiny line on the left side of the screen. Still can't see across and above that. Could jump, but you're not going to get much of that way either. Yeah, well, we only got a little bit of time, so let's go. We'll go to 384 and then we'll try to look across. It's for reasons like this that I don't have the sit mod installed. Some places you got the sit mod installed, you're going to sit on these slabs and then you're guaranteed to fall off the slabs. And there's nothing you can do about it. You know, it's just... Better to have a mod that adds a chair. By the way, speaking of which... Chair! I am Cousin Chair! Doesn't feel like I'm crouching very carefully. As to why this area down there is dark, I really don't know. It's some kind of evil magic that's not too clear on me. Not really sure about it. Okay, now... That looks low. That looks very, very low. But once I get onto there, I can walk across the top, presumably. Unfortunately, it doesn't answer the question as to where I should expect to find... You can see water over there, but I noticed that next to that water there isn't, right there, in between the south and west, just south of the west sign, you can see a big giant, well, a big pool of water, and there's nothing in it. Except there's some sand, apparently. Well, we'll work on that. The beginning is always the toughest part. Sort of made more sense. Well, I really like being able to see down from there. What is that? I saw something over there. Yeah, what? It's like a circle or circular area thing. No, it's an optical illusion, but we do have some very interesting structures down there. That might be some kind of chunk error. I'm not sure. It's very interesting. Where would it normally have appeared? I don't know. It's a long, long way down. It would have been nicer if I had made this right above water. I could have just jumped off, fallen into the water. But then you got to figure out how to survive down there. And I can't do that just yet. You got to give me some time here before I can. But if I don't land in the water, I'm dead. I mean, it's just too far to fall. Even with, like, enhanced diamond armor. Oh, this is palpitatingly scary. Here we go. It's kind of high up. There's some nice fir trees. I think they're fir. Interesting little kind of splattered grass across what is apparently just regular dirt. But the grass is spreading, apparently. There's a higher up area, but it doesn't seem to have anything. If you want... Yeah, there's the water I saw earlier. You can see it's down there. There's nothing down there. Okay. So this... Looks like there's some space over there, but we'll not be able to get down from there, I don't think. Also, I'm only going... Since I need more torches, I'm only going to be able to light up for a little bit. Most things that'll spawn up here are likely to fall off anyway. I am not equipped for long distance traveling and all that crap. I can look around. Yeah, that dirt is getting overgrown by... That is such an interesting look, though, isn't it? We'll just do this. Screenshot. We might be able to survive a fall down there, but there's nothing there. It's just some... Well, turn these off. There's still X's on the screen. Oh, no. Here. There we go. No, not quite. Is that a, I think I know what that is down there. That's... I think it's iron bars. Yeah, I don't see anything at all there. Ooh, some water over there I can't see. Uh-oh. Sudden lag. That's because it's loading around that edge. Definitely could probably survive a... What kind of terrain? Oh, that's just regular grass. Just looked funny. I could probably survive a fall onto that, but don't want to. Looks like there's something over there. But I think we're at the 12 mark on my clock, which means I've only got 3/4... No, 3/8 of a day left, and so we're gonna head back, and we're going to be how should I say? We're going to be messing with the placing of the rest of these slabs. This is awesome looking terrain. So people are wanting to see, I think. You get tired of looking at a flat land after a while. Well, here is something that's not a flat land. Walking around on top of here is kind of silly. So the questions are, 1, why was it walled off? Was it walled off because it's meant to be an impenetrable fortress for when he conquers the world? Is that he still expects to have pockets of resistance out here? Also... Is that pink? And is that white? What am I even looking at? I have to hurry and get my base built so when he comes back there's no major problems. Okay, so this is -1, this is 0, so we're going to do this. This is a little bit safer, but I really prefer to do it this way. This is pretty much the safest. Okay. Oh, it does work! It does work! I thought it didn't work. Well, that's nice to know. Because I've been using the coal coke on a bunch of them here. Now that I know I don't need the coal coke for that, I can just redirect them. Okay, so how are we going to change that then? I have no idea, because it's going to just really load up after a while. You know, look at how much I've got. Look at how much I've got in here. Look at all that. So we got to change this. We got to change this pronto. How do I get up there? I got to go up this way, I think. Okay, so that is where the cobble has been going. And we instead want the cobble to go the green direction. And it's got to go black. There we go. That should work. Maybe the problem was I was trying to put them in here or something. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. So you can't make a cobble dust. Cobble dust would be pretty good. All right, never mind. But now we gotta dump all this out. Let's see. Oh, we've already started one up, but let's doink and doink, and that should be. Oh yeah, that makes cracked stone brick, doesn't it? Yeah, we could probably move those out as well. Probably. Who knows? Alright, so now the problem is... Okay. Yeah, this is automatically a problem. We're going to have to start figuring out how to speed this up. How do you make a speed upgrade? Let's see if we can figure out a speed upgrade today. Or better yet, what about just type speed? There it is. Increase speed of machinery. Okay, 2 glass, 1 osmium dust, and 2 enriched alloys. Now, although I've got 2, and I've got a lot of glass. At least I should have a lot of glass, but I don't. What was it again? And 1 osmium dust. And 2 hard-boiled eggs. Well, I should have osmium dust. Oh, wait a minute. Which one is it? I think that one's osmium? Right. And this didn't work because the trees have been growing around it, and the tree grew right above the solar generator again. It was not a pleasant sight. I'd like to have known more details about the speed upgrade, like what kind of speed increases can we expect, you know, that kind of thing. Bloop. Now let's see how fast it goes. Still going a bit slowly by comparison. Everything should still be keeping up. Oh, I don't know. Well, I gotta head off and finish the pathway. Then I gotta come back and I'm gonna have to chop down a bunch of trees and smelt a bunch of logs. That's another question. Can we smelt logs in that thing? I have no idea. Nothing there. There's a bunch of stuff here. Yep. Well, it's gonna keep going. And this is the main one to watch out for. It's up to 300, and when it goes past 500, then we have to move it over to vault. $11. I gotta check these things. I know the ones that we don't generate. But yeah, we're generating glass, we're generating these. Not very many. A lot of limestone bricks for some reason. These are really weird, and how the numbers are all messed up. Why are these so much like this? I have no idea. There's clearly something wrong. just no idea. Doing a little bit more walkabout because I can. See what's in this direction, because I want to know whether I should go north or south when it comes to making the next bridge, because I want something that will yield positive results. If it turns out I should be going east, then I'm a fool. Yeah, no, yeah, everything looks different. The sand looks this strange kind of peachy orange. There's this strange kind of stone of different stripes. It's like a mesa, but without the chromaticness. And What the heck is that? Oh, that's a floating thing. Okay. I still, however, do not see anything. I could just get a water bucket and go down if I really needed something. If it was something that was nearby, I could just get a water bucket and go down. In fact, that would make more sense than jumping into water and stuff like that. In fact, I should have taken a water bucket with me. But, you know, these are momentous decisions that must be made. At least that's how I view it. This really looks nice. Look at that. Just look at how great that is. Seems to be something really weird about this terrain. I wonder why this was chosen to be like this. Why he wanted a world that had this kind of oddballness to rule over. Maybe he felt it was safe from outside influence or invasion. I stumbled on this world completely by mistake. I shouldn't have. It was other forces were at work that would have kept me away from it. But I was generating portals and some weird ones turned up. What was that? No. Unless, I mean, you could find some, I suppose, over there if there was like a little water pool or something. A floating water. Yeah, there's a lot of water over there. But I haven't seen anything regarding that yet. There's some snow over here. That's going to make it difficult to place any more torches. I'll just have to head back now. I will say that... Wait, what's that? Oh. You see a green vertical line, and you think, it could be, it could be! To be honest, I just wanted to look around here and look from different angles at the area down there, because that way I will know for certain. But there is no way to know for certain. What is... Oh, that's a rail line. Wait, what's that? Oh, that's a tree. That's a tree that's got extra brightness for some reason. Some trees that didn't grow properly? Nothing there. What just happened? Just saw something weird. Kids, don't try this at home unless you have a steady hand holding onto that mouse. Because you will fall off. Oh, that's not connecting there. Oh, there's some... No, it's not quite. It's not quite. Alright, we're going to head back now. Just got to finish the bridge. Bridge almost finished. Just gotta do one side of the bridge now, and then I'll be done. By the way, it took me like 1.5 to 2 years to get this this dedicated to not falling off. Oop, I see something. And I could still fall off if I'm not careful. Running, jumping. You get places faster, but you could also fall to your death. It only takes one misstep, just one misstep. Slightly uneven ground. And when I get here, I gotta be careful so I don't bump into that. But there we go, now. You hold down shift, and you have this here in prints, and so when you see it, first you go there, and then it does this, and it goes loop. And so the moment it does that, you can do that, because if you wait too long, then it does this. And it's too late, so you gotta do it when it's like that. And so it's just like as soon as it does this. And that is extremely safe. And now you know the rest of the story. And I gotta do the rest of the bridge. Oh, one bridge coming right up. Yes, sir. We have ourselves something that it looks really precarious from here, from this angle. But we are finished with the bridge. Temporary though it is. But we are finished on time. We have not had to use our sword today. It's got 72 left on it. Okay, so the next thing we'll need to do is we'll need to make better stairs down to that area. To that little lip area. And as soon as we're done torching up here, we have to start torching up down there. And then we have to start building buildings. So there's going to be 2 sets of buildings. And this is where it gets complicated, because we'll have a set of buildings on the outside, and we'll also have an area for crops somewhere. But we'll also have some areas in there. Now, we can't build in there yet. But right up there, way the hell down there, which you can't see from here, is our quarry, and that quarry has an opening area, and so we're finished with that. We then get to use that, and yada da 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 da. Why am I taking that with me? Maybe a second energized smelter for the cobblestone? Because it sure is going to make us wait for the dust. Maybe we should start looking into factories or something. But it's too soon. We don't even have 3x yet. I know. And who wants 3x of... Oh well. This is working. Well, I've double checked, and apparently you can actually do stone, smooth stone, that is to say, and wood. Look at this. Yep, it's now possible. What about charcoal blocks? Okay, you can't do charcoal blocks. What about... So we have to do the charcoal blocks over there, but we can do the wood over here. So yeah, once again, we see the need for another energized mode. Look at the stuff run down on the... It's going to slow down like crazy. And all because these are running out of energy by comparison. And those are going at full speed. Oh, this is running. Well, that's bound to happen. Nothing there, nothing there. These aren't connected to anything. That is to say, this connects to that, but that's just for that. So the idea that we can put wood in there is very interesting, because that means... Well, here's another thing. We don't need all these dusts. We don't need all this extra stuff. It's just the ore goes into that one, and everything else could just go into that. So we can just do like that, and it'll just... Everything will go in there, because it's not connecting to anything else. So that'll save some time on that. But see, now that we know we can do one of these... And so now we don't have to use the coal coke to do oak wood and anything else. Now we can just use it for the charcoal blocks when we get enough of those. And that will change everything. Alright, so it goes through green. And there we go. And then what we could do is we could add one more. Can we add red? Red is this way. If we do add red, we have to use right there. We'll have to use an iron. We'll have to use an iron here, here, and in between. But yeah, we'll be able to do that. We'll stop with that, I guess. Because we want to have one so we can just add extra things to send through there. Of course, now we got to set this to accept those over here. Where does it go into? It goes up that way. And so it comes out of smelting, so it's got to be from smelting. So it's got to be green. Green for smelting. Well, we got room for one here. We've already got stone. Huh. But we're not putting wood into this yet. But let's do it now. No time like the present. It'll keep these babies working anyway. There goes some logs. And the logs should be going this way. And now we have just saved a whole bunch on our fuel by switching to Geico. Or something like that. Just gotta make sure nothing goes in here. Which it's not. What do you do with the coal coke? What do you do with the charcoal block? It says you can smelt charcoal block, but it won't let you. Is it because it's mechanism and mechanism knows not to do that? That's a good question. Let's try this one more time. Yeah, it just stopped. Are these ever going to regain their once former glory and strength? Well, that's going up. That's not going up, so it's being used in full. Once that fills up, though, then this one can start filling up. Something like that. It does that all the time. Why does that produce more than that? I don't know. It stopped. It's because the other one's running. Yep. I'm gonna have to make a couple more of those so I can make more speed upgrades, or I'll have to make a second smelter. We might need to make a second smelter anyway. So there's all that, but now we gotta figure out what we're gonna do with the coal coke, because we need more coal coke for the machine way the hell down there. Now somebody's gonna say, what about the mechanism? Isn't there like a mechanism quarry? I think there is, but it might not be called a quarry. So let's look and see what we can find here. Boiler valves. Crushers. We're going to need to make crushers and combiners and things. Oh, here we are. Digital miner. Yeah, that works. A highly advanced filter-based auto miner that can mine whatever block you tell it to within a 30 block radius. Not fond of that. Radius? A smelting factory, though, is... Well, we could get into that later, but that'll be when we need the bigger stuff. Don't think we'll be using teleporters. A lot of little crazy things. We gotta make a lot of these devices, because I don't know what half of them do, but some of them definitely will be needed. And we're gonna make energy cubes. And how do you make an energy cube? Very carefully. Yeah, you gotta make the tablets, and then it's pretty much the stuff you had before. By having an energy cube, though, you enable yourself to... You could transfer energy from one thing to the other without having to have pipes. But we don't need an energy cube right now. But what we could do is we could hook one up there, and it'll fill it up. And then once it fills it up, then we can just take it to where we need to if we need something else. Right, so we're pretty much done today. A lot of things to do, but I gotta get more smelting done and figure out how to get all this other stuff done. What do you think, another speed boost? How many speed boosts can these things take? And then if it really speed boosts, it'll just go too fast. Hence why it's a problem. But now we don't have to use 128 charcoal block just to burn more charcoal, which is a huge improvement. And now we can use now we can put the charcoal blocks in here. Oh, wait, we still got stone. What do we still got here? Oh, and I didn't set stone bricks either. Question, can we do stone bricks in here? Seems like a waste of time. Yep. Yep, indeedy doody doo. So, all sorts of crazy things happening today, and I take my head off to you, and we'll see you next time. And remember, kids, it's not rocket surgery.